Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zeal or No Zeal. Today, up on the chopping block is Undertale, a bullet hell-inspired narrative adventure. Does the game excite? Find out in this episode of Zeal or No Zeal. Leading up to my playthrough of Undertale, I was both excited and skeptical. See, when a game receives as much praise as Undertale does, I often worry that my expectations get too high, so that once I play the game, I'm disappointed. However, I'm excited to announce that this was not the case. Undertale was amazing, and honestly, I'm shocked to say it. I've never been someone who deeply dives into the story of games. I read the dialogue, but often fail to connect emotionally with the characters surrounding me. However, for whatever reason, Undertale hit me. Primarily, I think I cared because my actions genuinely mattered. The different things I did during my playthrough genuinely impacted the relationships I could uphold with the different characters. This even impacted the story, giving me one of multiple different endings. However, my relationship with the characters extended beyond their impact of the endings. Each of the characters is charming to their core. They each have unique identities, face distinct challenges, and despite being placed in a box with their issues, have components of their personality that shine through. Each character had multiple components too, contributing to an adventure that mattered. The character writing was fantastic, and even allowed me to explore a lot of emotions that I otherwise would not have. This was complemented with solid gameplay. There are multiple ways to play the game. Either I could fight enemies, or find a way to get them to stop attacking me. Both were effective, and encouraged me to engage with the mechanics in an interesting way. Additionally, in between my own strategy segments, enemies attacked me with a barrage of bullet hell attack patterns. These patterns were unique, and pushed me to pay attention so I could truly master the mechanics. Undertale's combat was interesting, and it encouraged my quick thinking and precision. Another interesting aspect of Undertale is how challenging the game is. Despite placing a heavy emphasis on story content, the combat sections were tricky. In my mind, this contrasted with my expectations, as many story-focused titles feature simpler combat so players can experience the whole story. I didn't find that to be the case in Undertale. Despite deviating from the games that I've played previously, this design decision made the game so much more rewarding. Combat encounters are scary, and require that I pay close attention to what's going on. Moreover, the developer recognizes that combat is tough. I consistently encountered checkpoints and saving areas. This helped a lot, as I didn't lose much progress upon death. Even if I suffered a grim fate, I could always reboot my save data and give it another shot. The game rewarded me by putting me up against some fearsome foes while preventing me from losing too much upon death. Though these combat sequences were exhilarating, Undertale also features puzzles. Despite taking up a significant portion of the gameplay though, the puzzles were not overly riveting. They often were super simple, and could be completed without much thought. Despite this being a bit disappointing, I do not like puzzles that much, and I think the game would have actually been a lot worse if the puzzles were too challenging. Thus, I wouldn't recommend the game to someone who's looking to be stimulated solely by puzzles, but I wouldn't list these simple puzzles as a downside to the game either. In my mind, they're simply not a strength. To complete the package, Undertale is equipped with one of the best soundtracks I've seen in a while. It consistently got stuck in my head, setting my mood for each component of the game. It complemented the tonality of the game excellently. Alongside charming visuals, the developers packaged each of these components to make a game that I will never forget. In total, I not only enjoyed, but was greatly moved by Undertale. The story is well written, and properly incorporates my decisions into the plotline of the game. Moreover, the game features well-designed combat mechanics to stimulate me even further. Despite my high hopes, Undertale found its way right into my heart, and certainly incites zeal. Thank you so much for watching.